All right. Another night and continuing on with Like a Dragon. Pushing forward on the story, probably some side quest stuff. Believe we were going to meet Hoshino for lunch to learn about how he knows Arakawa. So, let's jump back in. But I was going to go, what was it? First thing we were going to do, though, we were going to talk to Anzai. Thank you, Windows. We were going to talk to Anzai, and then we were going to hit up the lonely girl waiting for her that was going to say goodbye to her. Oh my god, the car. Her senpai at the train station. Come on. And
you know, a long time ago, this road was used primarily by men on horseback. You might have even seen some of those fancy white horses.
Oh yeah? Think there might have been a Prince Charming up on one of those? A bunch of fairy tale nonsense, if you ask me. Then and now.
might jump over
you must be
and
really fun at parties.
level up some
I bet they're
bonds because I
around
think
even now.
we have some that are
princes, I mean.
somewhat high
A prince on a white horse in modern times would
that
be like,
need to be taken care of.
I guess it'd be like a handsome dude rolling through in a fancy foreign car. Slap Jungi Han in a nice car. Instant prince.
You have literally no filter, do you?
Oh, now hold on. I don't believe I'm entirely fit to play a prince.
I don't hear you denying the handsome part.
Yeah, we got some bond side stuff that we need to take care of.
Hey.
Yo, Anzai.
Your manager admitted to everything.
Huh?
It'll be out to the public soon, and then you'll finally be able to put this all behind you. You can get back to playing baseball again. Pretty cool, huh?
Probably not what this was all about.
No, that was still my fault. I have no intention of returning to the field.
You gotta be so stubborn.
Sure, my manager may have given me the order. But in the end, I'm still the one that went through with it. No matter what my manager said, if I hadn't done it, none of this would have happened. You don't understand. Baseball is sacred, and I ended up betraying it. Whatever the world says, I don't have any right to play the game ever again.
You didn't really betray baseball. You betrayed
Not if
yourself
putting
and your
Hanayama
friendship.
out of the game like that.
Hey, don't act like I'm down and out just yet.
Huh?
Hanayama.
Still stubborn as hell, eh, Anzai?
Oh my god. Hanayama. Hanayama. I'm so sorry.
Anzai.
No! I gotta say this. I took away baseball from you. Even knowing how much you loved it. I'm truly, terribly sorry.
Man, this is
Like I just said, don't talk about me like I'm out
rough.
for good. It's not over for me yet. You haven't taken anything from me.
He just needs to rehab, man.
I can't say this doesn't hurt, but I'll recover, and I'll make my
Not like
triumphant
you,
return. Just watch.
like
The
double
fans will be
spiked
sad if I
his
don't.
ankle and they had to like
And what's worse,
amputate
my
his
good
foot.
friend will just stay depressed.
Oh my god. Hanayama.
Whether you come back or not, that's up to you to decide. Either way, just keep this in mind. When I step back out on the field, it won't be the same game if you're not in it.
Hanayama.
You're not gonna make it up to me by moping around, are you? If you want to make it right, then do it on the diamond. We're baseball guys, aren't we? Come on, Anzai, don't worry about it. Why don't we give it another crack? We'll climb back up together.
Why? Why would you ever be willing to forgive someone like me?
Well, that's what friends do, right?
Hanayama. Hey. Thank you.
Good thing there's no crying in baseball.
No, come on. Oh. Okay. Hire him for Ichiban holdings. No. Alright. Alright, and you just need kimchi. You get the kimchi. It's tough being away from somebody you really care about. I would know. You would?
Yeah.
Yeah. And all you gotta do is give them a piece of your mind, right? Yeah. My feet won't move no matter what I do. And why don't I give you a little push? Huh? Here. Don't ask, just eat. Wait, what? Come on. Ew, no. My kimchi? And why are you trying to feed me? I'm not trying to feed you. I'm offering you a shortcut to success. Now get over yourself and try it. That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard. From a stranger, no less. Thinking kimchi's gonna solve my problem. The train will be arriving shortly on platform 1. Please wait behind the yellow line.
Hey.
Clock's ticking. You have to leave right now or it's game over. Ask yourself, do I really want to see my senpai or not?
わかった。
Fine. Kimchi's gonna help. I'll do it. Doubt this'll change anything. Whoa, whoa, this is way too spicy. Whoa, this is way too spicy. Whoa, this is way too spicy. Senpai. Don't tell me with your love, senpai. Tell me with your love. Oof, well, that's one way to light the fire. Maybe I'll check on her just in case. She, like, collapsed on the stairs. Hmm? Excuse me. You can't go in without purchasing a ticket, sir. Even if you are seeing somebody off. Ah, right. Did they make me pay for a ticket? Oh, man. Looks like the train took off. Hope she made it to her senpai in time. Kyoko, what's wrong? Your face is all red. It was the kimchi. Here, let me get you to the first aid office. Oh, I'll be all right. It's not as bad as it looks.
ごめん。
Anyway, I'm sorry. I made you miss your train. It's not what's important. I'm just glad you're okay. Hey. Listen, there's something I needed to tell you. Oh? What is it? I've been feeling this way for a long time, and yeah, this would be a good time to bail.
Hey.
Yo, you tell him how you feel? Oh. Yeah, I did. And guess what? We're going to the same college. Once I graduate high school, that is. He did say he'll be waiting for me, though. Sweet! So it all worked out, huh? I think so. It's gonna be a lonely road until then. Plus, I'm kind of a ditz. I don't even know if I'll even get accepted.
Arigato.
But even so, I'm not gonna let that deter me. And hey, thanks for helping a girl out. Aw, it's cool. Must be nice to be young and in love. See? Your face was leaky as a faucet and your cheeks were red as a tomato. But a beautiful smile is what really counts.
Eh?
Gee, thanks. Really could have done without the kimchi, you know? Yeah, probably. My bad.
それじゃあ
Sheesh. Well, I guess I should go study. Gotta work hard to get into the right school.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet. Good luck. Hey, actually, that kimchi wasn't too bad. Thanks for the snack. I should be the one thanking you. You showed me just how useful a container of kimchi can be. Maybe I'll share this with others who look like they need it. Are there other people who need this? Oh, right, that old lady. Wonder if she crossed the street yet. I thought so. She can't still be struggling. Maybe I'll check just in case. She was... Is it that one? It's that one. Okay. Well, I'm here. Gonna make me go back up there. So, we will try to wrap that one back in, I guess. For now, we're gonna head to the bar. Bar. And bond level. Basically everybody but Ari. Oops. So, oh, other side of the bridge. Other side. I messed up. Yeah. Damn.
Hey, Eri-chan, when's your birthday?
Oh, it's April 7th.
Oh yeah? And what's your favorite food? Hey, he's not flirting with her, is he?
Cute girls are kind of his downfall, and Eri-chan definitely fits the bill.
All right, I got it. Eri-chan, you're a Black Panther.
Huh? A Black Panther?
That's a little fortune-telling trick that gives you an animal based on your birthday and interests. I'm a Chihuahua myself. Ooh, and hey, you and I are a good match.
Holy shit, is he really using the oldest trick in the book?
Right? Fortune-telling flirting is really dating him.
Actually, I prefer pandas. Wouldn't you rather be a panda?
Huh? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wow, talk about striking out. And a chihuahua? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Why a chihuahua? What? Why did you jump to Chihuahua? Alright, Namba, what's up? So we got over the malt liquor problem.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here.
So what's your
We
new
need to
problem?
talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry for lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, You know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of
Dude,
death?
he like
Good point.
stitched up your
Then
bullet
what
wound.
about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on
Well, here we go.
Man, I'm all ears.
It all started.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse.
What?
Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field.
Ooh,
one day,
man.
This new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never
She
missed
wasn't
a beat.
crushed.
On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker, and I was just a middle-aged loser.
Oh, man, like he's 40, she's 23. X is playing a dangerous game there. Circle is also playing a dangerous game. Don't worry, you're younger than you look. That one's more kindness. So the other two are probably like confidence or passion, probably. So
Come
X.
on, man. You know as well as I do, age is only a number.
Cross.
What you need, my friend, is passion. A healthy heart. You
That
know?
was passion?
I'd be more likely to have a heart attack thinking like that.
Dude, I'm sure you were crazy passionate about the job back when you got hired.
Maybe I was. Still don't see her point. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if
Was
you
she?
were slacking,
No, she was
probably having
stealing.
to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating
So
around
she
the
was sleeping with the pharmacist?
Uh-oh.
medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law, but she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Well, you know all of that
Plus,
now.
getting caught would cost her her job.
Did you know all of
Then
that
the debt
then?
would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time, so I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy
Wow, did you take the fall for
A
her?
guy who couldn't be further
Man.
from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba, are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh, Sachan. Wait, are you drunk?
The drunken typhoon has arrived.
You're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayoko know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, Namba can be a fortune teller now. Great. How's Nanaho doing? Keep drinking. Death glare.
Yo, Sachan.
Oh, Ichiban. Perfect timing. Listen to this.
What's up? Oh, is it about Nanoha?
Yeah. I worked up the courage to call her and asked if she'd been caught up with any bad guys lately.
how'd that go?
Well...
She hang up on you?
Not good, huh? Gotta say, I wouldn't have started with the bad guys line.
I just couldn't find the right thing to say.
Yeah, I know it's hard. But all that matters is getting Nanoha away from that dirtbag.
I don't know. We'd been apart for so many years, I was probably way out of line to tell her to break up with her boyfriend. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even take my calls if she knew I've been checking up on her this entire time. But at least she still doesn't realize I know about her being employed at a soapland. She can
Or
never
now.
find out, not ever. I'll pretend not to know for the rest of our lives if I have to. But how do I help her without letting on what I know? If I do nothing, Katsuragawa might bankrupt her and she'll end up right back at the soapland. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm freaking out!
Well,
Yeah, let's find her
I
somebody
guess I'll
better.
just have to use my ace in the hole.
Huh? You've had a plan this whole time?
I sure do. You introduce Nanoha to a guy who's better than her boyfriend. Then she'll drop that loser like a rock.
No way. Her heart is a complete mystery. I mean, we're talking about a woman who fell in love with Katsuragawa.
Hear me out. You bring in a shining stud that makes all the other dudes look like ass. I bet he'll catch your eye.
Okay, but you're forgetting I don't know any guys like that. Where do I find a stud?
Come on. I'm sure he's closer than you think.
It's not you, Kasuga.
You're looking at him.
You think you're the dreamy type, Ichiban? That's even funnier than your hair.
I wasn't joking.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Whew. If it helps, I definitely feel more cheerful about this now.
Good shit then.
Okay, what else can we do? There has to be something.
Well, if you really don't think we can convince Nanoha to dump him, I don't know. Wait, we've been looking at this all wrong. We need to get Katsuragawa to stay away from Nanoha, not the other way around.
How are you gonna do that? Beat him up and run him out of town?
If he were the kind of guy to give up just like that, sure. But he probably isn't. Especially now that he knows Nanoha's willing to be his piggy bank. If we screw this up, he might even take her with him when he bails.
I can't let that happen.
I think what we gotta do is crush his pride. Like, get Nanoha to break up with him without shedding a single tear. As if he's nothing to her.
And how do we do that?
It's so obvious, Sachan. Haven't you caught on yet?
To what?
You pretend to be Nanoha and break up with him. Use the twin angle to your advantage. Yeah. March in and tell Katsuragawa you never want to see him again. I'll stand there and look intimidating while you give him the boot.
Oh, wow, this plan is
That might actually work.
somewhat good, but
Let's do it.
God, it's gonna
All we need is
blow
to
up in
find
their
out where
face.
Katsuragawa's hanging out. Your employees could probably do that, right?
No problem. I'll tell the girls to start looking for him right away.
Great. We wait for their word, and we move in for the kill. It'll go fine. I'll be right there with you to make sure he doesn't give you trouble.
It's a date. Good thinking today, Ichiban. I'll go tell the girls to start asking around.
She and her sister are a handful. And it feels like we're finally gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, this plan definitely gonna blow up in his face. What's troubling you, Jun?
Hello, Kasuga-san. I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man. How's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's easy when you're as handsome as you.
That's kind of you to say. Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real? Hey, now you're speaking my language, man.
You certainly are a mysterious one, Kasuga-san. Sunghui speaks highly of you as well. I dare say it makes me jealous.
Oh, come on. Speaking of, have you been with her long? You've got this butler and lady of the house thing going on.
It's only been 3 years since I was brought into the Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
No shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body double.
Body double? You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by our enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
I didn't figure people still did that kind of stuff. Wait, does that mean your face is...
An imitation, yes. What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Really? Out the window then, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Junki Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Surely we're not that close yet, are we?
Come on. First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
Well, isn't this awkward? I'm afraid I'm the type to want a bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean Yakuza-like thing.
Weren't you once a member of the Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never heard of the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were serving time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself. Regardless, early in the decade, the Tojo clan attacked the Jingon Mafia and massacred a great number of them. Around 30 or so.
30?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure it was a well-known fact.
Still, to off 30 of them is...
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan, some of them as undercover agents.
Interesting.
Deception is a tricky business, and all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go. One of them happened to be my father.
Then, you were born here, in Japan.
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here. I wasn't even accepted by any Korean communities either. My family was treated like slime and kicked out from wherever we went. We came to be called the Stray Jingon Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh?
What should have gone with Maverick? I get the you're worth too much experience, but slimes.
If you're slimes who run away, the reason they chase you is because you're worth tons of experience.
I get it. You're into video games, aren't you, Kasuga?
Yeah, I played a lot as a kid.
Well, you might be surprised to learn I am too. We should talk shop sometime.
Hell yeah! So, what happened to the straight Jingon after that?
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006. Around the time I turned 20, the Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan. But even as that happened, the stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them here.
You don't say. I might know a guy who could sympathize with that.
Oh?
Yeah, he's right in front of you. I got tossed out by my family and locked up for 18 years.
Oh, that's right. That must be why I can't bring myself to hate you, Kasuga-san.
So, what happened to the Jingon's big all-out attack?
Despite their careful planning, they were ultimately crushed by the Tojo clan. Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight. Both sides cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
Nah, man. Some
It
people
would seem so.
overcome
I
adversity
haven't
in
been
their
acting
own
much
way.
like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Junki Han? What's he up to now?
He revived the Jingon Mafia roughly 3 years ago, and at that time had taken over a considerable portion of Kamurocho. But he was shot in the head and killed. I was absent at the time.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Wait, then that means... Can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Jungi Han, are you?
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Nah, you got me there.
Farewell.
Guess
Is
he's
he
not the
really
type
the
to
body
open up so
double?
easily. I'll just have to keep drinking with him.
Is he really the true Jungi Han? All right, one more. Let's see how Mr. Yamada has been doing.
Yo, Adachi-san.
Hey, Kasuga. Thanks for being there during the settlement the other day.
Not a problem. Think of the story we can tell now. You playing a rich guy and me playing your secretary.
I thought it suited us perfectly, to tell the truth. Now, how about I buy you a meal? Beef bowl sound good?
How do you have money for
Hell
this?
yeah! Let's go to Akaushimaru.
Akaushimaru.
What should I get? The new special looks good, but there's also the old standby.
Come on, when someone's treating you, you gotta go with just a standard beef bowl.
Oh man, really? Well, at least let me get a large. Huh? Adachi-san, isn't that Takashi? Hey, Taka!
Pipe down, dumbass! He sees me like this, he's gonna know I'm not rich.
Right. Didn't think about that.
Not to mention, a rich philanthropist and his secretary eating at a dingy little beef bowl joint looks pretty weird. Let's get out of here before Takashi sees us.
What about the beef bowl?
Next time.
Let's go to another place and get a beef bowl.
Hey, that's the con man.
Hasegawa.
Okay, even though it was a bust, I still think that guy Yamada is a total sucker. We gotta try again. Come on. Just keep the pen pal thing with him going for now, okay?
Okay.
Come on. We'll come up with a better plan. One that'll make us really rich.
You think the two of them could be working together?
Hey, what's going on here, Takashi?
Yamada-san?
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're getting beef bowls, cause we're broke. Now tell us what you're doing here.
You're broke?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Yamada Moneybags was fake. I made it all up. I'm just a jobless old fart named Adachi.
Huh?
Surprise. Adachi-san was just pretending to be a high roller, so Takashi wouldn't feel bad taking his money.
And this is your way of showing thanks? By taking everything I've got?
Takashi, if I were you, I'd start apologizing. Adachi-san's not the only one getting pissed off right now.
We're the ones who need an apology. You've been lying about all this money of yours, and now it turns out you're just some bum.
You stay out of this.
No, I'm gonna fuck you up now. Messing with us and stirring up a bunch of shit.
Oh, you are
coming,
about
man.
to get a
Screw
fist in the
this. Time
face.
for me to kick your ass. Let's go out front. Show me what you got.
Let's go.
In this case, you're probably going to get a face full of sledgehammer.
Let's go.
Going in.
Check this out.
You wanna go?
Come on now.
I'm up.
Really? You think that's what you need to be doing right now? Is mad dogging me?
Look at me go.
Bad choice.
God damn. I'm so sorry.
Do you have any idea what it's been like to be me these past 20 years?
Hey, Kosuke,
Takashi-kun?
I just found this letter in my room. What's this about scraping a bumper and an out-of-court settlement? I don't remember anything about this.
Crap. I can explain.
Dude, did you pretend to be me to squeeze some money out of Yamada-san?
I'm really, really sorry, man.
Hang on a sec, you two. Let's get this cleared up.
Yeah, seriously. This letter is the one I sent to Takashi to set a date for the settlement.
And you sent it to Takashi Kasumi. That's me.
Are you serious right now?
Then who's this?
He's my roommate, Kosuke. There was a time when we were both good students striving to become lawyers. Then Kosuke gave up on having a real career and started hanging out with some losers. My guess is they pressured him into impersonating me. He's not the type to stand up to people. Guess he would have made a crap lawyer.
Look,
Damn.
all I did was mention that my roommate had some sweet-ass deal where rich guy sends him money every month. Hasegawa-san's the one who came up with the scam idea. I'm really sorry.
I'd like to apologize as well, Yamada-san. Although, I guess I should just call you Detective Adachi.
What? How did you know who I was?
I've known for a while. Nobody else would have cared about me enough to support me all this time. But you fought for my father's innocence until the very end.
You know about that?
Yes. Even back then, I knew about it.
Well, then let me say now what I should have said then. I'm sorry I didn't say it
Resolution.
then, Takashi.
Please, don't apologize. You've already helped me make sure that nobody else will suffer like my father did. Because I passed the bar exam.
You what?
Really? You kicked that exam's ass?
I did. They announced the results yesterday.
Hot damn! That's great, Takashi! Really, really great!
I owe it all to you. All your help over the years really made a difference.
Well, if you ask me, it was worth every yen.
But I don't want to keep leaning on you, so I ask that you let your most recent gift be the last.
Sure, you don't gotta ask me twice. Even though, this time next month I might be a little sad not to help you.
Oh, then just keep sending it. After all, I could argue that you legally obligated yourself to keep doing it once you started.
What?
It's just kidding, that's not real. And I should know. I'm a lawyer.
Looks like Takashi-kun pulled a fast one on you, Adachi-san.
Yeah, just for a second there.
You've been sending him money for 20
Nice to see a
years.
kid achieve
At this
something
point,
so
you're
big.
legally
I mean, that's some
obligated to
real
keep
leveling
sending
up,
him
becoming
money.
a lawyer.
Yeah, God, Takashi must have worked his ass off. Oh, he's a good kid, all right.
Adachi-san, I think your kindness is what taught him to be good.
I don't know. Even without my money, I'm sure he would have made his dreams come true one way or another. That's just the kind of guy he is. You know, he'll be a great lawyer. He'll help a lot of people.
I think you're right about that.
Thanks for everything, Kasuga.
Come on, don't get all sentimental on me.
I mean, it's just that, you know, we've gone through some shit together, you know, but in the end, it's, you know,
Good times.
I'm glad we met each other. I really am.
What a coincidence. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Nice that the feeling's mutual. How about we celebrate Takashi passing the test with a drink?
Yeah.
You're buying.
To great future lawyers and great former detectives.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Dachi can now use the skill Tag Team Nelson Strike and change to Fortune Teller. Cool. Alright, everybody in here is taken care of now. Let's go check out that persimmon tree.
Looks like the persimmons
Hanging
are
in
okay.
there.
That was a really close call with that sumo wrestler. It should be fine now.
Is somebody shooting an airsoft gun at it now? What the fuck?
Damn wind. The next one will get it. That pretty little persimmon's going down.
Oh! Fuck!
BBs? Damn, these little bastards hurt. I don't know what's going on here, but I need to stop that maniac or the persimmon's gonna get shot. Hey! Stop shooting the fruit!
Huh? Who the hell are you? Oh, you're that idiot who was dancing near my target.
I wasn't dancing. You shot me, you dipshit!
Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'll make sure the next one's on target.
You haven't hit a single shot.
Hold up! Ceasefire! What have you got against the fruit?
I have nothing against that persimmon. I was just testing something out.
Testing what out?
I'm a big military fanboy. I had this sniper rifle imported from overseas, and it just arrived today. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? It's a dream come true for a bolt-action lover like me. And I also can't complain about how genuine the specs are. Steel cylinder for maximum durability.
But
the trigger even has
it
that real authentic
shoots
click.
BBs.
Anyway, I was wanting to test this baby out when, lo and behold, I found the perfect target. That pesky persimmon.
Ah, I get you. That's why you were shooting at it. That's cool and all, but you mind switching targets?
What?
I can't have you shooting at that persimmon. You see, there's this girl who's sick and...
That's a negative!
What? Why?
A sniper never lets his target live. And I'm gonna put it down with my new partner here.
Dude, it's a toy. Calm down.
If you still intend to stop us, then you'll be our first hit!
You have a BB gun.
You're gonna be sick.
Well...
Too easy, I'm afraid.
You picked the absolute wrong fight. Time to abort mission and move on. I don't want to see you shooting at that thing again. Oh, fine. I'll let you have this one. The kill is yours. I'm not killing anything. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Hey, hold up. One last thing. That was a fun fight. Human targets bring the thrill to a whole new level. You're pretty good, carrier boy. It's alright if we do this again once I order a new gun.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll kick your scope-loving ass as many times as you want. As long as you leave that persimmon alone. You shitty ocelot fanboy. Brother, alright. Like the persimmon's safe now. Hopefully it stays that way until the surgery. Can't believe this one is still not done. Okay. So we're done here. We can swing down to the highway and over to the old lady.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's stop by a convenience store or something.
Oh, I could go for some chips right about now.
I too enjoy potato chips every so often.
Yeah, I love the seaweed and salt flavor.
Nah, a refined man goes just lightly salted, nothing more.
You do yourself a disservice. The best flavor is consomme.
Looks like we're split.
Consomme.
What's your favorite flavor, Adachi-san?
Actually, my stomach can't really handle chips these days, so as long as it's not too many, I'll take pretty much anything. I mean, I used to be able to down a whole bag like it was nothing.
Sucks.
Why don't we each just get our favorite?
Indeed. We should enjoy them while we still can.
Hey, don't get all mopey on me. I can still eat them.
Just don't overdo it. I'll make you some steamed potatoes sometime.
Consomme.
After all this time, she still can't cross?
I know I can do it. Somehow.
Time to kimchi up, ma'am.
Are you still having trouble?
Hmm? Oh, you're that young fella. Here's my dilemma. I can almost make it, but then the light starts flashing and I get cold feet. Back in my heyday, I was the star of the track team. Quickfoot Ume, that's what they called me.
Many decades
Now
ago.
I'm just an old fossil who can't even cross the street. Oh,
Ma'am, it's mostly your
these
posture
legs
that
still work.
has probably
Now I get where
done
she's
this to
coming
you.
from. In her heart, she's still a star athlete. I bet this kimchi could give her the kick she needs. Maybe I should offer her some right before the signal changes. Granny, try putting a little of this in your mouth before the signal changes.
Oh, now what is this? That's not kimchi, is it?
It is. And I know it may sound bonkers, but this stuff will light a fire under your ass, no doubt.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Truthfully, I've got half a mind to shoo you away for suggesting I engage in such nonsense. But I've seen what a kind person you are. You're honest to a fault. And I do know you mean well. I'll trust you, young man.
Awesome.
Hot, 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 hot. It burns!
Granny, you finally crossed the street. That was sick, Granny!
I might either crying from joy or how spicy that was. Either way, I could finally relive my glory days, and it's all thanks to you and that kimchi. But goodness, that was fiery stuff. Nearly burned me to ashes mid-run.
Like a witch's laugh.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I'd say I'm more than just all right. I feel light and limber like never before.
You're not really showing it, though.
Where might I find more of this miraculous kimchi?
Oh, an older guy on Sakura Alley sells it. He might still be around.
Is that right? I ought to spread word around the neighborhood association.
Make sure you warn everybody.
I will certainly try. In any case, see you around.
Good job, Granny. Glad it all worked out.
No, I'm sure we gotta go back
I'm thinking
to
that kimchi seller might want to know
Sakura
about what
Alley. Is probably fine, cause he's up. Where is he? Sakura Alley. Not that far away. He's just back this way. Oop.
Hmm? 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 Hmm?
So itchy. Here.
What's with the mob all of a sudden?
One order of miracle kimchi, please. Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Whoa, what the crap? He's swamped with customers now.
Oh, you're the young man from last time. As you can see, my business took off out of nowhere. I'm raking it in right now.
Yeah? Good to hear, man.
But I'm puzzled as to how my kimchi suddenly got so popular. People keep asking whether it helps with running or romance. Would you know anything about that?
Good question. The important thing is business is looking good. And I know people like the flavor, so I'm sure they'll be back for more.
I sure hope you're right.
Can I get some kimchi, please?
Oops. I guess I'll get out of your way. Don't want to hold up the line.
Well, I encourage you to stop by again. I'll sell you kimchi anytime.
Ooh, you're the gentleman from earlier.
Hey there, lady from the crosswalk.
Remember that kimchi you gave me? I went ahead and splurged on a huge batch. He gave me some extra as a bonus for buying so much. So would you care to join me?
We can have a race.
That's good. Don't mind if I do.
It burns!
Okay. So now we need to get to Heian Tower. Where is our nearest taxi? It's this one right in front of me? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Good placement. Should be able to go into this bathroom now, right? The hidden door? But where? Find out yourself. Enjoy your time, Mr. Handsome. Thanks. Apparently there's something behind the hidden door in the back. Is this some kind of club? Might as well check it out. It's a casino. Fantasy Star Online. Oh my god, it's the Red Box Koi Koi song. Ah, shit, man. That's a good song. Like, no lie. Good song. What else have we got? $1,500 chips. 1,500 chips. Buy chips. Like, I could just prize. Yeah. But, let's see.
So itchy.
We've got poker, blackjack. And that's it. Poker and blackjack, huh? Alright. If I want to play poker or blackjack, I know where to come now. This mysterious bathroom in the middle of Chinatown. What a weird location for this. Alright. We're going to Heian Tower. To learn about what Hoshino knows about Arakawa. How he knows Arakawa. Gonna guess that Hoshino was a server when Arakawa's father was killed. Like back at the beginning of the game. Only thing I can really come up with.
I went ahead and got started.
Sure.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa.
Oh.
He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
Okay.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you actually...
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, I was close.
Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. Those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
Well, at least they got theirs. They were a couple
So
of
Arakawa
dickheads anyway.
lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho? Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
I like the way that they're tying up some of these
Indeed.
loose ends.
As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But
Absolutely bold.
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned.
Fair.
The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. I would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
You would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see?
That's all well and good.
That's everything I can tell you.
But
That's
his
plenty.
motive for
Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now.
meeting up with
I
you,
always kind of figured.
there are some gaps that we still have to fill.
Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither
Oh
do I.
shit, he's smiling.
Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga,
Yeah?
are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, God, no.
It's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours.
I'm so scared that
As
somebody's
proud
just
as
gonna
any
run in
father,
with a
I
gun.
think.
Like right there. Chapter 11. Bankruptcy! The odds.
Nagatacho has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
Sudden illness, huh?
Hmm?
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any
Hundreds?
politician can say they
Just
broke a rule or
hundreds?
passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
A governor as the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh, everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, "Bleach Japan as a bunch of kids playing at politics." Your home district is Kanagawa's second, isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle, and he'll have the Citizens Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids? Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
Damn.
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable. But I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you.
Retirement? Sounds like he's
I
having a
hope
heart
you'll visit
attack.
Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
So, this your hideout?
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'd love to, but, where could I even do that?
Upstairs.
The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well, excuse me. I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komijul HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why Jungi Han is staying here since his place is a pile of ashes. What's Xiao's excuse?
It's
Turned
not
over
like I could
leadership.
just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumang.
Oh,
Wouldn't have sent
Qingchen.
the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No. I haven't
Man,
had
we
the
barely
time.
even turn on a TV here.
Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell, all of Japan, is golden after the Komijul thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komijul gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could.
Bullshit.
Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijul committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
He's dead?
Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
That guy? A hero? Why'd they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? No, they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komijul fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
Damn. I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
But what can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijul property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
Of course
At this
not. There's
rate,
too many.
The Komijul and the Liumang are going to be extinct in Ijincho. And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
We waiting on Mitsu or Arakawa?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Mitsu.
I'll be in touch.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up?
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. We need to stock up on money and and supplies, because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Welcome, Zhao. Where's my text message? Okay. And so we're already here. Why aren't you people dancing? It's a good song. Adore. Sore, sore, sore! I can't believe they put this song in there. It's it's such a it's a banger song, but man, of all the things that they picked, that song from PSO2. How you doing?
Hey.
Good, good. Can I ask you a favor? You can come take the trash out for me? Is Bleach Japan back again? Alright, we're gonna take care of this.
Time to hustle.
Well. Fantasy Star, Red Drop, Koi. Dot Combat, Demolitioneer, and Copper Chip. Let's punch.
I'm up.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Watch this. Take this. Cool. Come on, fight.
You're in.
Get serious.
Oh, this guy's. That guy's gotta go. That guy's gotta go. So.
Let's go.
Rare Drop Koi Koi from PSO2 is a concert song from like late in the, I guess you would call it in like the development cycle, not really a development cycle, but like the patch cycles of PSO2, at least in Japan. But I think it also like coincided with the Phantasy Star 2 online anime.
I got this.
Either way, killer song. has a rap in the middle that I didn't let it get to, but
You wanna go?
I don't miss.
Cool. Come up.
there's actually there's a song in front of it that I don't quite remember, but I know there is a song in front of it.
With finesse.
With finesse. So like the fun song, because it was a concert that you could participate
I
in,
told
was
the bartender I was growing plants, and he said if I brought him in,
I mean, you
could
could
make me something
participate in
cool.
both of them, but was the rappy,
Yeah, I bet.
sorry, the rare drop
Guess
koi
the
koi.
bottomless
So
well of hidden talents. Doesn't surprise me at all. In fact, I bet if you bring him some flowers, he could whip up some really fancy bouquets. Feel like a bento? You just bring that guy the ingredients, he'll box it up for you. He even taught himself how to blend traditional Chinese medicine out of crazy herbs and shit. Let me tell you, works wonders.
I don't know about that. I prefer to know what's going into the medicine I take.
Just take my word for it. Let him work his magic.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see what he can do.
the master. No bond level? Dude, can we have people just stop hitting this tree and hammering shit into it and shoot? Are you blessing it? Why are you hammering across into the tree?
Oh, he's hammering a straw doll to the persimmon tree.
Oh, is it a straw doll?
Wait, persimmon tree?
Looks like a cross.
Hey! The hell do you think you're doing?
None of your business. I'm casting a hex. Now scram.
Yo, hold up, man. You stop that hex right now. And why you gotta hurt the tree?
You'll never understand how I feel. I'm gonna cast a hex. On her.
On her?
Her?
Yes, on Hitomi. My classmate. And my girlfriend.
You're putting a curse on your girlfriend. What the hell for?
I finally realized she never cared about me. I caught her kissing my senpai from the soccer team. Right here in front of this tree.
For fuck's sake. Of all places for the shit to go down.
So I'm casting a hex. Hammering this doll right into their special spot.
Their special
wait.
spot.
I know it really sucks for your girl to have betrayed you like that, but this won't solve anything. She might have had a reason for doing what she did.
Are you taking her side too?
Huh?
Nobody understands how I feel. Everybody always takes her side.
No, that's not what I mean.
Enough! I'll cast a hex on anyone who sides with that traitor. And you're first, Shrubby!
Are you gonna fight me? Kid, come on. This was a mistake. Everything about this was a mistake. Everything about it was a mistake. She picked up my eraser for me with such tenderness. Was it all a lie? Eraser? Yeah, I dropped my eraser and Hitomi-chan picked it up and gave it back to me. When she did, our hands touched. Oh, the most lewd proposition. That means we're dating now, doesn't it? What? What? Wait, is that really it? That's the extent of your relationship? Well, yes. I haven't spoken to her since. But that's enough, isn't it? Our hands touched. We're basically married now. Oh, you sweet summer child. No, that's not how it works. Not in the slightest. Oh, I see. You know, it was the first time a girl ever touched me. I'll lay off the witchcraft. Sorry for any trouble. Yeah, good plan. This is like a villain origin story. Like, goodbye, my love. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to look for a new lover. Oh, well, good luck. You'll need it. I pity the next girl who hands him some change or something. Either way, this tree attracts all sorts of weirdos, doesn't it? Wait, I was the first one here. Oh God, she's falling in love with me. Okay, let's rearrange, edit. I want to see what Zhao's like. Gangster.
Bring it on. Right. Let's go. Cock up the game, fight. Out of my way.
Ooh.
Let's go. You're weak. Just gonna stand there? Going in. Okay. I got this. Watch this. Hope this hurts. Who wants to go? Get serious. Take your best shot. With all the fun and games, yeah. Come on. I'm up. Wanna fight?
I like Zhao's style. Very, I hate to say it, but very Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Let's do it. Huh? Let's go. Don't get cocky. Let's go. Moving up in the world.
I did it!
We do need to check his gear. I guess we're the most optimized for his gear. We're gonna have to find him a weapon, though. We're gonna make him one.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hamago-san, what's all this?
Didn't I tell you? I'm decluttering. I lugged all this out here by myself. Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping you big, strong men might do the rest.
You buying new futons or something? Business must be good.
Wait, there's no one here. Where are the girls?
Selling it?
They all quit.
What?
I'm closing up shop.
Huh? Ijincho Revitalization Shelter.
It's a facility in Hamakita Park. Bleach Japan set it up. Girls from the industry and their families can live there free of charge.
For free? Damn. And all your girls went there?
Sure did. Why wouldn't they? The facility's offering job training and legal help with visas.
Damn.
No better place for girls like them who don't have citizenship.
And Bleach Japan is behind this whole operation?
Yeah, they're being useful for once. They're gonna open more just like it, too. And they even offered to buy my place and turn it into a shelter.
But then what are you going to do? This place is your bread and butter, isn't it?
Oh, they thought of that. They gave me a job at the shelter. I'm gonna be the dorm mother. Oh, it's good pay, and perfect for a feisty old gal like me. Gotta say, I'm coming around on these do-gooders.
Come on, Hamako-san. Don't you remember what they put you through?
Sure, they were annoying. Bunch of kids tramping around, shouting shit they heard in prep school. But hey, now they're putting their money where their mouth is. It wasn't just a bunch of whining. They actually did something about it. And apparently the shelters were Ryo Aoki's idea. I have to say, it's pretty damn genius of him.
Not to be a downer, but don't you think he's basically just buying votes? Once the election is over, I bet you he's gonna forget all about these shelters.
Yeah, seriously. Politicians pull this shit all the time.
But you don't know him. You can't just assume he's like that.
One of us
Besides,
does.
you got some better option for my girls? Any spare rooms you'll let them live in? I'll have you know, Aoki-san came all the way out to Ijincho today.
Wait, he's in town?
He's attending Ogasawara-san's funeral. See? That shows he's a good guy. The guy who's got a million things on his plate, but still carves out time for a friend. You've got no business bad-mouthing him when you don't even know him.
Again, one of us does.
The young master. Here in Ijincho.
You gonna go see him?
Yeah. There's stuff I want to ask him
You're
about.
never gonna get close to him.
Like what his connection to Horonouchi is.
You guys are nuts. Well, what's your plan? Stroll up and demand a meeting with the most powerful man in Tokyo?
Oh, funerals are easy to sneak into. Everyone's too polite to ask questions.
Why are you supporting this lunacy?
Because she's been hanging around with us too much.
Sorry, Hamako-san. But do you mind if I get rid of your trash some other day?
What's wrong with now?
Yeah. There's just this thing I gotta take care of.
Fine. Just don't leave me hanging, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. So does anyone know where this funeral is?
If it's in Ijincho, it's gotta be at the morgue on Central. That's where Nonomiya's funeral was.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's roll on over there.
Let's roll. Have I not collected enough of those for like any kind of turn-in to be valid yet? Like, holy crap. We need a weapon shop. What? Oh.
Ogasawara-kun, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday.
Nice. There's still time. Hey, let us through. We're here to pay our respects.
Hey, are you with Bleach Japan?
No, but we knew Ogasawara.
Not good enough. The ceremony's just for family and Bleach Japan members.
Well, maybe they'll let us light some incense.
They aren't even allowing journalists like me in. This monitor is all we get.
Today, we celebrate Ogasawara-kun's memory. We do so here in Ijincho, the city of his heart and soul.
You, more than anyone, yearn to see this city reborn. It was only 6 months ago that you came here with your family. And I remember how eager you were to change this town for the better. It became your passion in life. But one cannot truly care about a city until they become one of its people. which is why I was so moved when you chose to reside in Ijincho. There is no greater tragedy than the dreams we leave behind in death, and yours were bigger than most ever dared. I know this as your classmate in our youth, as your peer who shared your ambitions. But most of all, simply as a friend, you left too soon. This is truly a great loss. And so, what choice do we have but to face the future without you? We look to Kume-kun, the protege to
Oh
whom you
no,
entrusted so
not
much.
Kume.
He has stepped forward to carry on your dream. And is there any greater honor than when, in our passing, someone else picks up the torch where we left it? You and I always believed we could help people find their way together. Which is why, in the coming election, I will throw the entirety of my support behind Kume. I say this not as the Citizens Liberal Party chair, but for you, Ogasawara-kun, as your friend who would see your dream come true. I swear to do everything in my power to bring your dream for Ijincho to fruition. That is the least I can do for you, my old friend. Rest now and smile down on us from heaven.
Ogasawara-san! We will continue your work for you.
Just listen to this governor. He really cares. He's in more grief than anyone here, and he still gave a speech. Strong man giving a strong eulogy.
If Aoki really did order Ogasawara's death, well, then he's quite the actor.
Bastard's grooming Kume for political office. What the hell is his plan?
Hey, there he is.
Let's move.
How many seats is the Citizens Liberal Party targeting this cycle? Any comment?
Aoki-san, should we take your statement today as a campaign launch announcement?
Any comment at all? Just a soundbite.
Masato Arakawa.
What's your motive for holding a new election?
Hey, don't push. I said don't push.
All right, folks, let him through. Let him through.
Aoki. Hey, Governor Aoki. That's no good. Can't even get close.
Let's head him off.
How?
It's not like the governor took a train here. He's gotta have a car nearby.
Sure, but how are you gonna find it? Check every parking spot in the neighborhood?
You know, I once read in some tabloid that celebrities park underground to avoid the paparazzi. Aoki probably uses the same strategy.
Why wouldn't they just follow him to that underground parking lot?
Any underground lots around here?
Yeah, there's a big one. Its entrance is by the river.
Great. Let's check it out.
Itchy. Itchy tasty. Why won't there biggity bop bump. Ow. Biggity bop. Biggity bop. They're too close, I couldn't avoid the fight. Oi. Oh, hammerheads, man. I haven't seen some of you guys in a while.
Okay. Have fun with this. Take this. I'm up. Get serious. Let's go. I got this.
Okay. Triple Tiger Lash. Let's try this. One's pretty nice.
This hurts. Let's go. Get serious.
Sorry, Zhao.
I'm up. Feeling better. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Nice.
Yes.
So itchy. Killing me.
Sorry, Zhao. Becky missing? Oh no, government must have rented out the entire parking garage.
Damn.
Damn, what do we do now? Any other elevators that connect to this garage? I think so, but if this is anything to go on, they're probably blocked off. We need some kind of hidden elevator or something. A hidden elevator, huh? That's it. There is one, actually.
For real?
A few years back, I got really drunk. When I came to, I was in an elevator. The doors opened, I was in an underground parking structure. I bet they overlooked that one. Where is it? It was, shoot. I can't remember.
Yo.
Dude, it's the most important part. Like I said, I was drunk. Now that I think about it, that must have mean I was in a building with a bar.
Yep.
The garage is underground by the river, then it has to be somewhere along the river too. A building with a bar by the river that narrows it down enough, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get looking. Living in a van down by the river. Is it the one with the face down here? Oh no. It's down this street. Let's bring it back.
I got this. Weak.
Out of my way!
Take your
Just gonna stand there?
Let's go.
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Let's go. Going in. Come here. Yeah. Get alive. Have fun with this. I got this. I'm over here. Go. You're weak.
Let's go for Yao.
Don't get cocky. Who's that? What do I do? Watch this. Endless warrior.
You think you can
All
win?
right, fight. I got this. Cool.
this.
You're in it now.
Little first aid. That's better. Let's go. Yeah. Wanna fight? I got this.
You can win. Let's go. Out of my way.
Ooh, that one's flashy.
Get cocked. I'm up. You're in it now. Cool. Check this out. On. Take your best.
Just seem like they have a lot of life. Could be that
Do it.
Namba and Zhao don't really do a lot of damage. Also trying not to use skills a whole lot. That's on me.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting stronger.
Hey,
An elevator. That's the one. Like it's still running. Get in there.
Okay.
Come on. I don't know how you would overlook a hidden elevator like this. Like, you're able to scope out the entire parking garage.
Copy that. We'll be ready to move out right away.
You should be able to find all of the elevators on the lower level. Why not take them all up
Start the car.
and
The
find out
governor's
where
en
they
route.
lead?
bingo.
You were right on the money, Sachan.
Let's do this.
Stop! Identify yourselves! What are you doing here?
Chill out, fellas. Just want to talk to the governor.
Not a chance! Get back! Code Red, we got trespassers! Mr. Governor, this way!
Trespassers? Don't make assumptions, pal.
Then who are you? Are you media?
We're fans of the governor. We just want to shake his hand, okay?
Not right now.
Please? Come on.
You can't!
We'll just take a
The
second.
governor ain't got time. Take a walk, Jack.
Take a walk, Jack?
You from Kansai?
You got a problem with that?
Nah, you just owe me.
Well, it means you're Omi. I don't hear you denying it. Wow. A governor employing Yakuza as his bodyguards. Unreal.
Shut up! I'm a civilian working security. Speaking Kansai don't automatically make someone Omi, you damn smartass.
Oh, you're angry I assumed something? You assumed we were trespassers.
Because that's what you are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's just calm down now. Why don't you do yourself a favor and step aside? If not, we'll have to...
Freeze!
Whoa, easy. That's quite the weapon you got there. I was only gonna ask for a light, man. Why's a local security guard packing something like that, anyway?
Asshole. I'm about to shoot you just because you're annoying.
With the safety on?
Oh, shit. Called out, and now I've got your gun.
Gotcha, fucking rookie.
You think I'm playing, you dried up sack? They want to fight. Let's give them a bloodbath.
If he pulls out a gun again, like, come on. Secret Service. Hell. Can you? Yeah, you can tag out. Okay. Cool. Okay, so just a burn a turn. All right. I love that. I like Zhao. I need to get him a weapon.
I got this. Watch this. Bring it on. You're in it now. You wanna fight? Eyes on
We got left. 1, 2, 3. You're all spread out. All of you.
Weak. I got this. Let's go.
Oh, that bat's fucking wicked. Oh. What is that bat, man? That bat's fucking cool.
Get caught. You wanna fight? Bring it on.
Give me a cold.
Take your best shot. Well. Yeah. Don't get caught. Pain in the ass. Chills.
I mean, you're already burning. Let's burn you some more. What is your knife there, like, outfitted with? Like, giving everybody colds.
Get serious, sons. Check this out. Gotta do something about this. Let's go. This is the curse. Watch this. Take this. Well.
Prepare to suffer.
Watch
Didn't I just go? Again? A lot of level up there.
Moving up in the world. I'll take it.
I did it!
You fucking...
Wait!
You okay?
What have you done?
Mr. Governor.
Can't you tell the difference between thugs and law-abiding citizens? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, sir. We are terribly sorry about this.
Do you need medical attention? I never thought I'd see the day when my own guards hurt a citizen. I'm just glad I saw the scuffle in the rearview mirror. Please, Let me help you up. Sir. Young master. Tonight, go to Otohime Land alone. I'll do the same. It's such a relief that none of you were hurt. Please accept my sincere apologies for all of this. I'd also like to apologize on behalf of my guards. I'll be giving them a strict lecture later.
Nah.
But for now, I must ask that you excuse me. I'm late for an appointment.
Going to the Otohime Land, huh? Who's gonna let you into Otohime Land if it's shut down?
Listen.
What did Aoki say?
Yeah.
He wants to meet me at Otohime Land tonight. He invited you? Yeah, but on the condition that we meet alone. He's going alone, so I'll do the same. Really think you can trust him? No. It reeks of a trap to me. We doubt every step that we take, we'll never get anywhere. This is the chance I've been waiting for. Doing it, huh? Yeah, totally.
Hey.
We'll at least hide nearby so we can help you if you need us.
No.
I appreciate it, but it's gonna be fine. What makes you so sure? It's still possible that I'll keep his word and show alone.
Hold on.
I don't believe that for a second. You've seen how calculated his every move has been, haven't you? Yeah, but if he does and I don't, then I'm the scum of the earth. And I'm not gonna be that guy. Ichiban. When he gives you the eyes, that means his mind's made up.
Yo.
Then you better be ready for anything. Luckily, we've got time before nightfall.
Okay.
Yeah. And now it's nightfall. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well. I guess. We can get close. I would rather. Oops. I don't want to get too close. Okay. I want to check out if there's anything here for Shao out there. Jeez, I didn't think she saw anything. He does not. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to China. Oh well. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna get into like a prolonged cutscene, so I think I'll just stop here for tonight. I want to plan on doing this tomorrow though. Try to get like as much playtime out of this as I can. So may try to do like an extended session, like long session tomorrow. I don't know when, but it will not be at like the same time I've been doing it the rest of my other time. So we will see how it goes. For now, just going to save, set this up, and stop for the night. If you stop by again, thanks for joining, and maybe see you tomorrow, and or see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.